Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. Taiwan's just a rockin' and a rollin'. There was a magnitude 5.4 earthquake which struck, shaking homes and sparking some fears with fault rumbling there in Taiwan. Is this a sign of another large earthquake coming? So I'm going to dive into what happened here. A magnitude 5.4 earthquake struck Taiwan on Friday, today, at 2:06 p.m., the Central Weather Administration said. That's in Taiwan, but USGS gives it a magnitude 5.2. So we got the 5.4. This is what the Taiwanese government says. And then USGS says it was over here, a 5.2. Either way, it was felt by over 3,000 people, and minor structural damage occurred during the earthquake, mostly because it's a populated area. Surprisingly, all the way over here by Taiwan City, there was reports of broken windows, cracks in walls, and items falling off of shelves. This earthquake occurred close to this fault zone that I got drawn out in red, a Chaku fault zone it's called. It's a blind thrust fault with a lot of faults. Don't have any surface indications. Here's one image of all the different faults that are running through the area. Taiwan, as of 2020, had a population of about 23 million people. Here you can see Taiwan City, which reported a lot of damage, intensity level 3, according to USGS, which was 26 kilometers south of, southwest of where the epicenter happened, which is about 16 miles, and then way down south in Kaohsiung, which was 57 kilometers, or about 35 miles. Now that was intensity level 2, but it was felt way north up here by Sancheng, but I'm going to show you something else. Now Sancheng was 246 kilometers, which is about 152 miles. Now here on the Central Weather Administration, they have one aftershock reported of 3.5, and here's the 5.4. And this here is the intensity felt map. Yeah, you can see all the 3s and all the 4s. Yeah, 3, and there's some 1s. Let me bring this down a little bit and you can see more. Yeah, it was felt across the entire island. Now the magnitude 3.5, not so much. You got a star here of the location. So we got 2s and 1s. And I'll go back to the 5.4. You can see the star maybe, I hope, right there. A couple of the towns that reported the broken windows and things falling off of shelves, dishes, cracks in the wall, I do have listed. We got Yujing right there. It's not going to light up for me. That was one of them that I put here in my map. And then down here by Taiwan City. Yeah, there's multiple districts in this area that reported also damage. No reports of injuries, thank goodness. But is this an indication of something much larger coming? Yeah, I don't know. They have had a lot of large earthquakes along this fault line. Let's see, back in 1964, a 6.3. January of this year, there was a 6.4. There was also a 5.1, a 6.0. Let me bring this down a little bit more. Now they're saying in Yujing there was 20 homes that were damaged with broken windows and cracks in their walls. In Yongkang, they reported a strong jolt. It was felt indoors. There was power outages for about 500 households in Taiwan City. It was quickly restored. And this area does have the risk of landslides. It is hilly areas. near Yujing, right there. Yeah, and they do have slides and have had slides in the past. Taiwan as a whole has about 500 earthquakes of magnitude 3 or larger every year, and supposedly 6 magnitudes events that happen every 5 to 10 years. In 1999, there was a 7.7 near G. I believe it's way up over here. Let me bring this up. I think I got it marked out. Maybe I don't. 1941, a 7.1. Now it's on here somewhere. Recently, this month, the Taiwanese government sent over 500 military civilians to Taiwan to partake in military exercises right there in Michigan. Yeah, 500 Taiwanese went to Michigan and did drills and training with the Michigan National Guard. And I did not know, but also there in Taiwan, they have strict imports about cotton swabs and face masks and even Band-Aids there. A woman there was fined 100,000 NT, that's their money, for importing cotton swabs from China. She paid the fine to avoid prosecution for importing 20 packages of cotton swabs. Kind of reminds me of the movie The Postman, when he found the packs of cigarettes in the vending machines. He goes, I'm rich. Yeah, I'm rich too then, if they restrict cotton swabs coming in. She bought the package of large cotton swabs from an online shopping app. The product was intercepted at customs because cotton swabs are classified as a medical supplies. The agents evidently destroyed the cotton swabs due to Chen's inaction. Custom agents referred the case to the prosecution to take legal action. According to the Ministry of Health and Welfare, items like cotton swabs, Band-Aids, gauze, medical face masks, and other similar products are classified as medical products under the Medical Device Act. Importing such items requires inspection and regulation with the Ministry of Food and Drug Administration. It's like, wow, I'm rich. And then here's the article. Over 500 Taiwanese troops joins U.S. military exercise. Taiwanese soldiers participated in this year's Northern Strike military exercise in Michigan. Top Michigan National Guard official confirmed at a briefing earlier this month that more than 500 Taiwanese troops joined the annual exercise, which ran from August 2nd to August 16th. Stars and Stripes reported. Taiwan has been participating in the exercise since at least 2020, according to the Michigan National Guard. This year's exercise simulated a contingency in the Indo-Pacific for the first time since the inception, emphasizing the Pentagon's regional concerns. Northern Strike Land Exercise Director Colonel Todd Fitzpatrick said the state's geography is suitable for troops to get accustomed to Indo-Pacific environment. We're right smack dab in the middle of the Great Lakes, so we can replicate that island environment. Yeah, I grew up there. Well, I was there as a kid until about 14 years old, until my family moved. But yeah, I didn't know I was living in an area that was environmentally similar to the Indo-Pacific area. There was also a magnitude 5.1 there in southwest Taiwan. And they have the felt reports. Yeah, some of them too. Same location. Intensity level 3. And they got Taiwan City intensity level 4. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with the soil there, that they seem to have more damage in that location and more felt reports. They're really rocking there today. Yeah, I spent a lot of time digging into getting information for you guys about the fault lines and, yeah, the felt reports, things like that. Then I recorded it and there was no sound. So it's just one of those days. Anyways, please share. Please add a comment. What do you think about all these earthquakes and the recent conflict and all that? If you're a prepper like me, yeah, you're probably rich in cotton swabs. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.